All right, so hey everyone, and welcome back. We're diving deep today
And
into, the lyrics of Nothing Left to Lose by Ryan Oakes.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one, I think.
Yeah.
So the lyrics are cool, right? They kind of give us
Yeah.
a peek into the artist's head.
It's like a little window.
Exactly. And we're going right to the source for this one. We're using the transcript from Oakes' official YouTube visualizer.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so we're not messing around with, fan interpretations or anything like that.
Go to get the real deal.
The real deal, exactly. And while we're going through all this, I really want you all listening to think about how these lyrics hit you personally.
Yeah. What do they mean to you?
Exactly. Because everyone's going to connect in a different way.
Music's powerful like that for sure.
It really is.
Okay.
So right away, in Nothing Left to Lose, Oakes hits us with some lines that really...
Yeah, they jump out at you.
They do. Like eating Play-Doh, a scapegoat, and then there's this one, sunshine, rainbows only game for those in a rain cold.
Whoa!
What's your first impression when you hear these lines?
There's this, like a sense of rebellion in there,
Yeah.
like almost a dark humor, like eating Play-Doh.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre.
Yeah, it's not what you expect to hear in a song.
Yeah, and I think it's maybe Oakes' way of saying, like, I don't care about your rules.
Right.
I'd rather do something totally weird and nonsensical.
You're like, you're not playing your game.
Exactly. And then you've got the scapegoat rain cold thing,
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of gives you this feeling of being alone.
Yeah, like isolated. Yeah, like being misunderstood.
Totally misunderstood.
It's really interesting how he comes up with these unique phrases like rain cold.
It's like his own language.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Which makes me think he's trying to express something that doesn't have words in our normal vocabulary.
maybe.
All right, well, that leads us to this line that pops up again and again in the song. I got nothing left to lose.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
It is. What do you think Oakes is trying to say with that line?
Well, on the surface, it sounds kind of...
Yeah, desperate, like he's hit rock bottom. But then there's also this sense of freedom in it.
Yeah.
Like when you've got nothing left to lose, you can
Do anything.
Yeah, you're not afraid anymore.
Right. What do you think?
I think it's both things at the same time.
Yeah.
It's complex. There's the despair for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's lost everything. But that loss can also be liberating.
Because it frees you.
Yes. It
Well-
can make you reckless, but it can also be
Empowering.
totally.
Yeah.
Because nothing can really hurt you anymore.
Right. It's like you're starting from zero.
Uh-huh.
So it's almost like he's found a strange kind of power in that.
Maybe. It makes you wonder, though, what happened to get him to that point.
Yeah, because in another part of the song, he says he's feeling hollow.
Right.
But then he also talks about wanting to swallow lightning in a bottle. How do you see those two ideas working together?
It's interesting because he's feeling empty,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, he's like craving this intense experience, like
Yeah.
something that will make him really feel alive. It's like he needs that jolt.
And to swallow lightning, I mean,
That's an intense image.
it is. Like he's willing to risk it all for this this incredible feeling.
And that lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
It's such a powerful metaphor. What do you think
Yeah.
that represents?
Lightning in a bottle, it's like capturing,
Something rare.
yeah, something really special, like a moment of pure joy or inspiration.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe it's that feeling of truly belonging.
Yeah, or finding your purpose.
Right. Things that can be so hard to find.
And he's desperate for it.
Yeah, I think he's searching for meaning in a world that hasn't given him much.
Right.
And that search takes him to some dark places.
Yeah, because then he mentions selling his soul.
On a dotted line, no less.
Yeah, and witnessing something that changed his view of God to die. What do you think about those lines?
It's really interesting that he doesn't say exactly what he saw
Yeah.
or what experience made his view of God.
Changed so drastically.
Yeah, it's like he's leaving it up to us to interpret. And for some listeners, this might be about their own struggles with faith.
Yeah.
Maybe going through a crisis of belief,
Mm-hmm.
realizing that the world doesn't always line up with what they were taught.
Right, like maybe questioning the institutions that they were raised with.
Exactly. Or it could be about facing the harsh realities of the world,
Mm-hmm.
seeing the darkness and injustice.
And that kind of forces you to reevaluate everything you thought you knew.
Yeah, you're forced to confront those hard truths.
It's interesting you say that because I was thinking about how more and more people are questioning traditional institutions these days.
Oh, definitely.
It's like there's this collective God to die moment happening on a larger scale.
Huh, I like that. And Oakes doesn't hold back from challenging his listeners either.
No, he doesn't. At the end of the song, he says,
If you don't see that you got cataracts,
Wow.
It's a powerful way to end the song.
It is. What do you think he means with that?
I think he's saying, hey, open your eyes.
Yeah.
Look at the world from my perspective.
Mhm.
Even if it makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He's demanding that you see what he sees.
So he's not just telling his story, he wants to make sure the listener really hears it.
And feels it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we've got all these themes going on and nothing left to lose.
Yeah, we've got struggle.
Defiance.
This search for meaning.
Right. And this idea that true freedom might come from having nothing left to hold you back.
That's heavy stuff. It really makes you think.
Yeah, it does. I guess the big question is,
The big question is,
does having nothing left to lose lead to destruction?
or does it lead to liberation? What do you think? What do you all listening think?
That's something to ponder, isn't it?
It is, and that's what makes the song so powerful.
Absolutely. Thanks for diving deep with us, everyone, and we'll catch you next time.
See us?